Final day of the Classic, just weighed in. I had like 12.5 pounds. You know, I knew going into this tournament it was going to be tough. Just conditions are changing, the water's high. You know, not really what I wanted going into this event. I wanted to be cold, wanted to be low, but just total opposite conditions. And the reason I wanted it to stay cold, you know, is it just gave me more of an advantage. You put 52 of the best anglers in the world on a lake, they're going to catch them when the fish are shallow. And that's what I didn't want to happen, but it did. But it was a little wrench thrown into the plan. You know, it got cold, then it get warm, then it get cold. It was changing conditions every day. I thought I'd be able to run docks with a jig. Happened in practice, but that just kind of shut off. Then it went to the shaky head, and then, you know, after that it was real spotty. I just had to cover a lot of water, and it's hard to do with a shaky head, and they wanted it super slow. I was kind of high hopes today that most of the time on this lake, when you get a front goes through and you get a north or a northeast wind, that's like terrible conditions. But I was hoping, since it was still 70 degrees, it wouldn't affect them that bad. Well, I went running to my first dock this morning and I saw some giants under yesterday, and I caught a 5-pounder under it and never got a bite. So I knew it was going to be a pretty tough day for everybody, because, you know, that told me right then the conditions really had changed. The fish, they didn't want to bite. You know, where I was catching largemouth, I was catching tiny spots 12 inches long. So I knew I was going to change up some stuff, and I couldn't change. I knew that what I was doing was the only way I knew to win. And, you know, I stuck with my game plan. Come up short, but it's going to be an exciting weigh-in for sure.